morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Critique Corner, where Jason and I review the latest movies out and critique them and provide you, the member, an opportunity to get our viewpoint on the movies that are out there. Right, Jay?
That's correct, Chris. There
Excellent.
are quite a few movies that came out this summer.
Excellent.
Where would you like to start? We can start with the new Top Gun movie.
Let's see. I haven't seen that, so can't do that next.
I did see the Super Pets. That was a pretty good
I haven't
movie.
seen that. I haven't even seen Thor.
Well,
Oh, Lord.
we can't critique any movies.
Ladies and
then.
gentlemen, that concludes this episode of the Critics Corner. Now we will get back to our regularly scheduled administration update. Again, this is Christopher Mitchell, Jason Ewalls, Assistant General Manager. I'm the Executive General Manager here at Sun Lakes, and this is your update for the month of August. Now we're a little behind. We've had some vacations and meetings, etc. So this is the administration update. We're getting caught back up, and then we'll get back on schedule. So with that, I'm just going to jump right in, Jason, as we are limited time. Our director has only given us 5 minutes, so we're going to speed through this, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, a lot of questions that I have received. Water restrictions. And really the issue that members are concerned about is what happened to the fountains? The fountains are dry, they're empty, but the golf course is still watering. What is going on? And so I want to remind the members, there is, and there was, a town hall that was done. We had the City of Banning's Public Works Department leader, Art Vela, thank you. And he came to talk about what the Governor Newsom's restrictions were for water, also the impact that the city was doing to comply with that. And that is on our website, and I know Channel 97, Good Day Sun Lakes, will run that occasionally, just as a quick update, probably about 4 a.m. in the morning for those early risers. But it is an opportunity to see from the perspective of the city, their interpretation of the rules from California, Sacramento. Now, what is going on is that the golf course is exempt from water restrictions so that the water can continue, because the water that is used on it is from a non-potable, non-drinkable water well. It is a well that they've classified as not for human consumption, and that is what we're using on our golf course. Now, unfortunately, for our common area, which is the fountains, all fountains, Jason, basically all decorative fountains, and turf on the outside that is non-functional, we've had to cut off or reduce the water greatly. That is why you see the fountains are turned off, and we will have some signage coming up. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, there has been a delay with the printer getting those signs. Mark Scheining's working on that, but those are going to be temporarily turned off. Now, there is some muck that is at the bottom of it, and we will have, starting Monday, we will have a crews in there to shovel out the muck that's in there. And we'll continue to monitor it, because we don't want any runoff that's coming from the street or anything to pool water that causes problems with mosquitoes and everything. So Gate 1, Gate 2, and the main clubhouse pond in front will all have cleanouts, and they will be monitored to ensure that no further sediment, no water runs off in there. Now, we're in a holding pattern, and basically this restriction lasts for 1 year. And so we are going to continue to work with City of Banning. Beverly Rashid's going to help us with that as the community ambassador. We're also going to be finding out from CAI, which is a California Community Associates. Wow, that is why Jason Ewalls is here, ladies and gentlemen, on this Friday morning to assist me. Not enough coffee. But we are going to also monitor what's happening in Sacramento. Does it change? But right now, it is 1 year that we're going to have these water restrictions upon us. And so right now, we will continue to monitor the fountains. That's a little history of what's going on. Please, members, watch that town hall video. Go to the website, watch Channel 97, see the program when it comes on, because it can give you an insight of what is happening. Now, Jason, some of the other things we're working on.
Chris, one thing I just wanted to add to that.
Sure.
Just some misconception out there. I know you talked about the wells feeding the golf course being non-potable. Don't want that to be mixed up with Purple Pipe or the reclaimed water.
Yeah, that is true.
We don't have that yet here in Banning.
That's right.
However, what it is those wells, back when California approved a 10 parts per million chromium level,
yes,
they were shut down at that point, and they have not been recertified since the level came back up to 50 parts per million.
Correct.
Once that does get recertified, which we hope takes a while, that will be classified again as potable.
Right.
But currently, right now, the way it is, those are uncertified wells, so they are considered non-potable,
Right.
and therefore we can water with no restriction.
Got it. Okay, Jason, thank you. And so that gives the ladies and gentlemen just an update on our water. Now, Jason we're gonna start reviewing some of the items with projects, what's happening. So Jason, I know there's a big
There's a
project
big one, yeah.
that has been on hold, now we're back starting.
Correct. So that would be the common area wall around the community and within the community down along Country Club and some other areas within the community. It's wherever you see the wall that has the blue stripe. And we are currently underway with repainting all of that. They started actually right south of Gate 6 up on Highland Springs. And now they are past Gate 5, I believe, and working their way down Highland Springs. They'll come around towards Country Club and work their way, Sun Lakes Boulevard, and work their way down Sun Lakes Boulevard. Once the perimeter is done, then they'll start working on Country Club in the interior areas that we have that wall. Just a reminder to you homeowners that do live along the perimeter, or if your wall or your backyard does back up, or any side fence backs up to or is one of those walls, make sure your plant material is away. They do need access to do any kind of repairs and painting. They will do the cap as well as the outside of the wall. So if you can just make sure any plant material is off of that, we'd greatly appreciate it. That way they can get the job done in a timely manner.
Perfect. Perfect. Another thing that is breaking news, ladies and gentlemen, and camera guy, get this, there should be a little box-in-box, picture-in-picture, of the new message to management box. Now, the board has heard this. I've heard it through some of the comments of, I don't have a computer. I don't go to the website. How do I get a message to management? And I believe Anita Lawrence actually was the instigator there, and I think a great idea, and said, well, how do we handle that? So we do have a message to management box. It is at the front desk at the main clubhouse. There is going to be pencil paper there. Put the box in. So if you don't have a computer, you just want to drop a message, compliments, concerns, questions, drop them in that box, please. And I'll be the one that opens the box, or Jason. Jason and I will both have the key to that. But please put in your comments. Also continue, if you do have online access, go to the website, but the message management on the website, click that. That sends an email to Jason and myself so we can address your issues. So that is one important thing. Also, as you know, if you've been around, ladies and gentlemen, to stores, restaurants, just plain services, electricians, there is kind of a delay in getting services, or just a lack of people to help. And we're also experiencing that right now in the restaurant. We've had turnover. Trying to recruit people is difficult. We've also had recently COVID issues where people have to go in quarantine. And I think that's going to change based on the new restriction that have been lifted by
Is it CDC?
CDC did that, so that will change. But nonetheless, we're not fully staffed. The retention recruitment is also hurting as well. When you can say, well, I can go earn $19 at Starbucks, that kind of knocks us out of the pay range that we've been doing. Even though the board has been proactive last year, increasing the minimum start wage to $16 an hour, we're still feeling the effects of it. Also, then we'll have delays in product. Chef Chris, doing a great job, puts in an order to Cisco, puts in an order to another supplier. The product doesn't show up. Cisco apologizes, sorry, we're not able to get it from our suppliers, wherever they're getting it from. And so this has been an issue. Some things that we thought we had the product there, it was on order, we were opening the next day. I'm unable to provide that plate to you because we don't have that product. What I'm trying to get at is, ladies and gentlemen, is that we need your patience during this time. Patience with Walmart running out of stuff. Right now we're still facing these issues, supply chain issues, labor issues, and so we ask for your patience. The staff is trying their best to get the food to you, provide you the best service, but please be patient with them. And so that's a key thing, because that affects some of the members. We've had some staff members leave and say, the environment, the members have been upset with and have yelled at me, I'm leaving. And we want to avoid that, so we need your help. And this is something we'll also talk with Joe Firmino at the delegates, pass through the delegates, so it gets down to the different districts. But we do need your help with that. And again, hiring continues to be a challenge. Not only, and ladies and gentlemen, you have to remember, it's just not the pay, but it's also location. I know we're in beautiful Banning, beautiful area here in the pass, but the labor pool that we're trying to pool from, as well as Morago Casino and others, is a small labor pool. That means we have to start trying to pull from Coachella Valley, Moreno Valley, Hemet, Riverside, try to get people to come in, Redlands, San Bernardino, to come here. Well, then they look at it and say, but I'm paying $5 a gallon for gas. Not worth it. I'll find a job in San Bernardino. I'll find a job in Palm Desert instead. So that's also been the challenge. It's not pay, but it's also the region that we're in. So again, we need your help with patients. We're doing the best we can to recruit, but when you have cooks and everything that apply, and then they come out and say, okay, I can't do that. I'm not going to make the drive from San Bernardino to Banning at the current dollar amount of gas for $17 an hour. Just not going to do it. That's the troubles we're facing. So again, a little insight behind the curtain of what is going on in food and beverage, what is going on right now in basic service industry. Just watch your news. Fox Business News, CNBC, they're going to say the same thing about labor market right now. We're hoping that changes. We're hoping supply chains can get back to normal, hoping that the inflation is transitory, as it was alleged earlier on. We will see. But please, members, be patient. Jason, what else do we got?
Something big. I know that there's a large group here that's been waiting for this for a while, and that is the conversion
of
I thought
it was the porta bar that goes out to the golf course.
Yeah.
The little beer
the
truck.
Cart, yeah,
Yes.
the golf cart or the beer cart out there.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's right.
Well, why not? No,
Yeah.
not quite there yet, Chris, but it is exciting news. The North tennis courts, the board did approve to convert them to 8 pickleball courts. So that we've worked with the contractor. Unfortunately, this time of year, especially with the Coachella Valley doing all of their changes in the summertime, they are booked up right now. We are scheduled for the end of October, but I have talked to the owner of the company, and if something does open up sooner, he will get us in there.
Good.
So I'll keep tabs on that and try to see if we can get it any earlier. But end of October, the work is slated to be done, and I think it'll be real nice. They'll get their 8 pickleball courts. They'll be permanent, and we'll have a nice pickleball facility there for them. With that, that's kind of one of the big projects coming up.
That is.
I do have some things for the subs.
Okay, let's
If
talk
you'd like
about
me
it.
to run into that.
Please.
Just like the Master, subs are seeing some water shortages as far as watering goes.
Yes.
So you will see quite a few areas of grass in the sub-associations go brown. However, with the city, just like the Master was, with some functional turf, we were able to keep some of the green belts as well as the green areas around the pool
Yes, I've seen that.
green. So I know a lot of a few of the subs, they do events out there at the pool parties, and actually quite frequently. So at least we'll be able to keep some green grass for that.
And we're not shutting off the water, the restrooms in the subs, right? Those
No.
restrooms still have
Yes,
water.
yes, the
they
restrooms
can
have
continue
water.
to be
Yes,
used.
They can be. Yes,
Right.
sir. Yes, sir.
Toilets can be used.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
So with that, moving into the sub-associations, Lakeside's having some work done this year. Last year we did one half of the community with the trim, which is the trim painting as well as the front doors. That will be done the second phase of it. So the last 72 homes, which will be on the southern section of that community, will be completed here, and work will start here within the next couple months. Lakeside 2, same thing. We actually will do the entire community on this one, so all 134 units. We'll get the trim painted this year as well. Again, probably work start in the next 2 to 3 months. With Lakeside 2 as well, we're going to be adding an outdoor fan as well as another electrical outlet right at the outdoor pool underneath the patio cover.
Nice.
That way when they have their social events out there, they can have a fan moving some air, keep flies away from food,
Yes.
and they have an outlet to plug some crock pots into.
Nice.
So that'll be a nice little addition for them for their parties. Fairway Villas, they're very active at the pool as well. They have Taco Tuesdays and Thursdays out there. So make sure for Fairway Villas, you check out your district newsletter for all the upcoming events that you have for your community. And that kind of wraps up some of the information for the subs coming up, Chris.
Good deal. Yeah, I just want to make sure that the water continues to flow
Yes.
for the pool and
Yes,
the
it is.
restrooms and everything.
That's it. And those
Yeah.
those will still be going.
Good
So
deal.
we'll be
Good
They'll
deal.
be used.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that completes our update for the month of August. Again, well-dressed Jason Ewalls, Assistant General Manager. Relaxed Executive General Manager Christopher Mitchell, signing off for this month. Take care. Stay safe.
Have a
Bye-bye.
great day, everyone.